everybody? Welcome back to the channel. And today we are talking about something that could absolutely break the NBA. Because according to news source, the San Antonio Spurs might actually be a serious landing spot for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Yeah, you heard me right. Giannis Antetokounmpo teaming up with Victor Wembanyama. If this happens, bro, it's game over. So today we're breaking down the new trade proposal, why the Bucks might consider it, and how the Spurs could instantly become the scariest team we've seen in years. Let's get into it.
So first off, seeing Giannis in anything other than a Bucks jersey just feels wrong. But according to the latest reporting, the trade rumors are heating up again. The Bucks are stuck in the middle of the pack. They're dealing with injuries, and behind the scenes, the whispers are getting louder that Giannis may want a different situation. Enter the San Antonio Spurs. Yes, the team that already has the unicorn himself, Victor Wembanyama. This isn't the first time Giannis has been linked to San Antonio. But this time feels different. The Bucks look vulnerable, and the Spurs are quietly building something. Let's talk about San Antonio for a moment. Greg Popovich is retired. A new era has begun. Wemby is out again with a calf strain, but when he plays, he's already one of the best defenders in the NBA at just 21. The Spurs have a young core. They're well coached. They're patient. But what they don't have is a superstar in his prime to pair with Wemby. And that's why Giannis becomes so interesting. He's 30 years old, still in his prime. Still one of the most dominant two-way forces the league has ever seen. Imagine this: Wembanyama at center, Giannis at the 4, a 7'4" alien next to the Greek freak, two players who look like they were built in a lab. Teams would not score at the rim, ever. It would instantly become one of the best defensive front courts in NBA history. Now let's get into the trade package everyone is talking about. The Spurs would send Stephon Castle, Devin Vassell, Jeremy Sochan, and one first-round pick in either 2026 or 2027 in exchange for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Let's be honest, Castle alone is tough to move. He's the reigning Rookie of the Year, only 21, nowhere near his ceiling. He's their brightest young piece outside of Wemby. But to get a player like Giannis, you have to give up something major. There may never be another Giannis, but there will be more young guards who play like Castle. That's the logic the Spurs front office has to consider. When a generational player becomes available, you don't hesitate. Championship windows don't stay open forever. Wemby is already showing superstar flashes. This is the moment to go all in. Now, the obvious question, why would Milwaukee trade Giannis? Here's why. If the Bucks believe he might leave eventually, this is the type of offer you take before he walks for nothing. They'd get a franchise guard in Castle, a 20-point scorer in Vassell, a versatile defender in Sochan, and a first-round pick. It's one of the best reset packages they could get from any team, and considering the injuries, the aging roster, and the lack of a true title window, this deal gives them a complete restart. Now let's talk about the fun part. If Giannis and Wembanyama team up, this duo instantly becomes the best defensive pairing in the NBA, one of the greatest rim-protecting tandems ever, one of the longest, most terrifying front courts the league has ever seen. Picture this: Giannis in transition, Wemby trailing, a runway too long to stop. Defenders would have to choose between being dunked on or being dunked next to. Offensively, Giannis finally plays with a big who can stretch the floor. Defensively, Wemby finally gets the most dominant interior partner imaginable. This is Shaq and Duncan vibes. This is Hakeem and Ralph Sampson energy. This could be a dynasty waiting to happen.
So, the question is, should the Spurs do it? Should they give up the rising stars like Steph Castle to pair Giannis and Wemby? If they want to win now, the answer might be yes, because a Giannis-Wemby duo, honestly, feels like one of those combinations that changes the league overnight. But I want to hear from you. Would you make this trade if you were the Spurs? Would you do it if you were the Bucks? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Make sure to like, subscribe, turn on the notifications. I'll catch you in the next one. Be well, be safe, be blessed.